Hi everyone, I'm Tom General with the National Trading Center in Dallas. As many of you know, and like me, I'm sheltering in place, my home, about 12 miles from the training center. You've probably seen me in several short videos, and possibly some of the training classes that Kyocera provides online. I just wanted to share with you a few things right now that you can do. First off, stay safe. Make sure you do all the things they tell you to do, like washing your hands and not touching your face and staying at least 6 feet from others while you're in public, because we know we all have to go out and get food. Some of us still have to work, so be aware of that. Remember to observe precautions laid out by your local health and government officials. Remember to wipe all surfaces with a disinfectant. That would be the machines you're working on. This includes a machine control panel, external machine covers, your computer, laptop, keyboard, and even your tools. And avoid products containing bleach. If only spray cleaners are available, apply the cleaner with a clean rag. Do not spray the control panel directly. And don't forget to use the KFS tools that are available to remotely attach to the machine and work with functions. Use disposable gloves if you have them and discard them after use. Remember, again, wash your hands frequently. And remember to wash your hands frequently. Maintain at least 6 feet from your customer and coworkers. Now, what do you do? Well, you probably already figured that out. If you're seeing this video, you're in the Kyocera training section of the technical website. But there are literally hundreds of courses available there that you can take. Remember, once it's done, you're going to have that additional training that makes you a more valuable addition to your own team in your own company. KDAcentral.com is the place to go. Log in with your name and password and go there. So you're looking at all these classes and asking yourself, well, what should I take? Well, the one thing for sure I can tell you is get A4 training done. So what is that? A4s? Well, think of the Task Alpha 308 CI or an EcoSys M6630 CIDN. These are current products, and they handle smaller paper sizes up to legal. Frequently they sit on a desk, although you could have a Task Alpha 308 that actually has a finisher and sits on the floor. So the secret is it'll do everything up to legal size. If it's a ledger, then that's considered an A3 machine. So why is that so important? Well, mainly because it's the training that doesn't really get done. It kind of gets stuck in the back somewhere. And you want to get this training because of these things. One is assembly and disassembly. Think about the fact that the machines have a clasp or a clip anchor points. I don't know about you, but it's been sometimes difficult to take a machine apart if you're not familiar with that system, how the external covers come apart and go back together. So knowing exactly where these anchor points are and what tools you need to open it up without damaging the cover is important. So that's one thing. The next thing is each machine employs a unified construction. And what that means is the machine's major components are dependent on a specific disassembly process. You'll find some components actually provide both function and structural integrity to the device. Now, for example, you might have a main PWB and it has a metal cage around it. And that cage also holds possibly a main drive motor or clutches or wiring harnesses or all of the above. And when you look at the disassembly instructions, it has you take it apart in a specific order. Nearly every training class that we provide gives you detailed videos and instructions on how to remove these components in the proper order. We typically include instructions on how to remove the LSU, the main, and the engine PWBs. And this is the key to just about any other component on the machine as well. Sometimes the instructions could use a video or something to explain how to take the machine apart. Sometimes a picture is helpful, but a video actually will do more and show you all the subtleties that might be left out of a step-by-step instruction. So that's why we encourage you to go to the video, to get the training and look at the videos. Another reason you'd want to take these classes, not only for certification reasons, but also because they contain new features and product enhancements. These enhancements include things like security protocols. You may get mechanical enhancements too, changes in a previous model of this machine. You also get information on KFS software programs that are now available for these devices, as well as control panel menuing changes. In other words, there could be some functions that are added or moved. Typically, these classes take about an hour to do each of them, and there'll be a test out at the end and certification. It's important that you go ahead and get these certifications because it counts towards your own personal training capabilities, for your own personal training, for your own personal training credits. Now, beyond that, there's also the 12-unit Service Solutions Specialist class. Now, this you may not have heard of. It's under the bundled settings in the classroom, and it's called Service Solutions Provider Program. Your training is counted towards this certification. And what is it? It's something that gives you, it's bundled training. You have 12 courses listed. There's a little more involved than the average 1-hour machine training course. But you can spread out these classes over several days or even weeks. What these classes do is they give you, this class will make you familiar and even certify you on the Kyocera software, network, and machine KFS products. Sometime in the future, you might be asked to work on a machine with KFS products installed. And you'll need to know how to install and configure, or even work on an existing setup. When you do this, you get more than a passing familiarity with these products' connectivity and software enhancements, extending beyond the machine knowledge and into important aspects of Kyocera products. Another thing, too, is as an additional bonus, if you take this training, your dealership may also be involved in the Service Solutions Provider Program, or SSP. You may have heard about this from your regional rep. This gives you additional certification towards your dealership as a Service Solutions Provider for Kyocera program. To find this, just go to Bundle Training, and you'll find the 12 courses listed. Lastly, take a look at the other short videos available on the website. They have tried and true troubleshooting tips. They're only 5 minutes, maybe less long. And this is great for people who are just recently trained on Kyocera products or just recently come on board in your office. And will provide you really they'll provide you with many troubleshooting tips that have been tried and true in this business since its very beginnings. So you may want to take a look at that. It may speed your ability to solve a problem with some of the tips that are offered. We keep updating these short videos. So please take a look. We also have plans coming soon for live streaming. Now, you may already be doing some of these, and we're very pleased that you are doing live streaming with your regional reps or SSEs around the country. It's important you do that, and I believe you'll find the advanced troubleshooting class is one of those. So get the training there and then come back later and you'll find out more about additional streaming training that we have planned. So everyone, stay safe. We'll get through all of this and get all that training done. I don't think there'll ever be another opportunity this good to get the training that you need and will want to do. If you have any ideas what you'd like to see as far as additional videos or training programs, you can send an email to me. I'm thomasgeneral@da.kyocera.com. There should be a lower third there with my email address. Feel free to send it to me, and we'll talk it over with the Distance Learning Group and the National Training Center, and we'll get it done. All right, everyone, stay safe.